1992. That was the year that the new British radio station Classic FM came on air. That was also the year in which a new recording of Henryk Górecki's Third Symphony came out. It became extremely popular, and the subtitle to that symphony, the Symphony of Sorrowful Songs, became Górecki's best known and most popular piece ever by some long way. Now, there's a link between those two things because the radio station Classic FM played the Górecki Symphony a lot, sections of it a lot, and certainly helped it becoming popular in this country. What am I on about? Why am I on about this? Well, the year after that, I think it was 1993 anyway, I went to a performance of that piece in London. Górecki was there, it was packed out, extremely successful. During the concert, I happened to notice the trombones, who hadn't been doing anything really. And then they picked their instruments up. They played what seemed like just a few notes. I looked at the bass trombone, the way he put down his instrument onto its stand and sat back in his chair. I thought, looks for all the world like he's not going to play again. And he didn't. Some years later, when I conducted the piece myself, I noticed that the bassoons were in a very similar position. I think they have perhaps 3 or 4 more notes than the trombones, but very, very, very few. I was amazed. I thought, quite extraordinary to have one moment, one climax in the piece when you use trombones and bassoons and they don't do anything else for the entirety of the piece. Certainly, if you are a professional bassoonist, a professional trombonist, then whether you play 10 notes in an evening or 10,000 notes in an evening, you still get the same rate of pay as an orchestral player. There are occasions, absolutely, when an orchestral player is very happy to have very little to do on stage. I recognise that completely. But I would say more often than not, orchestral players want to be involved. They want to feel they're really contributing to the sound of a performance. I tried to take that into account when I'm writing music. In fact, I was looking at the trombone parts in my symphony today, and that's what led me to think about the Górecki, remembering that situation where they played so little. I hope I give people enough to play. Not too much, not too difficult, not too little. So they go home and think, yeah, really worth turning out this evening. I enjoyed that.